I'm never trying to rush time, but I am excited now that January is over and I can finally look back at how I did with my budget. And of course, the big concern was staying under my personal spending budget. So if you guys are new here, I am trying to do a low buy year for 2023, and my only real goal I had for being in a low buy is to stay under a $300 personal spending budget, which my personal spending budget was $300 for all of 2022 as well. I just seemed to go over that, I think, almost every single month last year just because I was not really caring all that much. And now I'm just trying to be more intentional with my spending, and I'm pretty excited. So it is a collaborative effort with 3 other YouTubers. Of course, you guys know Layla, Personal Finances, Debt Over It with Layla is her channel, and Rebecca with Rebecca's Quest to Fire, and Christiana with The Well Behaved Wallet. Their 3 channels will be linked down below, and of course, tons of you have joined in as well, so I hope everyone's doing good on their low buy year or no buy year for 2023. So that being said, let's get right into the spreadsheet. All right, we always start at the top with income, and my biggest income right now is my W-2 job. That I always have a goal, I have always had until very recently, a goal of take-home pay of $5,360. I say this every time, but someone always asks if I don't say it, but this is take-home pay, so that's after my 401k contributions, after my HSA contributions, and after my corporate discount for car insurance has been taken out. This is what hits my bank, and taxes, of course, obviously, taxes. This is what I have a goal of hitting my bank account in the month of January. So in January, I actually made $5,513 take home pay. So that's good, a little over budget there. And then the next income item is from my rental property. And as always, you guys can see from the note, the tenant pays $734 in rent. $1,606 is kept by the property management fee, and they give me the rest, of which I pay the $208.70 mortgage out of that, and then what's left over is $459.24. And that is exactly what I earned in January, so that's good. And then the next line item is YouTube, and I have a goal of hitting the $100 payout threshold, and YouTube pays out a month behind. So this is December's payout, which classically December is a very big month for YouTube, and there's generally a lot more to be earned just because a lot of people are posting a lot with Vlogmas and things like that. So everybody's income is usually up in December, and mine was no exception. I actually made $163.95, and of course, always thank you to you guys. A good chunk of that is direct support from you guys, either from the super thanks option. That being said, I know, Carol, you have asked me to put my Venmo link down just because, yes, YouTube does keep, I think, at least 40, but I think it's 50% of whatever you guys donate to me through the super thanks option, whereas Venmo would keep 0. And Venmo is what I use to donate to Layla every month, so it makes sense. I've just been nervous to share my Venmo link because I haven't wanted it to seem weird, or I don't even know why. Like, I totally donate through it, so like, why would I think it's weird? But also, every time I mention Venmo in a video, I get like a slew of emails from people, hey, a new sign-in attempt. So it's like every hacker and their mom is out there trying to break it. It's like, get a fucking job, people. But anyway, it's fine. I'm just gonna start sharing it. So I'm gonna start linking that below every video as well. Now, if you notice, there's an extra line item in my income, and it was kind of a shock. I just logged into my bank account like I normally do, just checking up on things, and I saw a payout from Amazon. So you guys know I have affiliate links for Amazon products below every single video, and the number one I have linked at the top is my favorite personal finance book, which is I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. It absolutely changed my entire vision of finances about 5 years ago when I got this job, and just like turned this. If you guys know my backstory, you know where I came from. It just turned me into this up spiral of where I am today, and spending the last 5 years getting my financial shit together. And I highly recommend that book to everybody. I have sent a copy to my best friend. I have talked about it ad nauseum. But anyway, so I have that link below. I have not been paying any attention to my Amazon affiliate income, just because I've never hit the threshold before, because it's like $1 or $2 a month. But of course, with December being a big shopping month for a lot of people up on Amazon. That being said, I think maybe one person over the last 6 months has actually bought the book that I have linked below. If you guys are not aware how it works with, at least with Amazon affiliate links, even if you click that link to the book that I have linked below my video, but don't buy it, but buy something else, I still get commission for that something else. Anything that you buy within 24 hours of clicking someone's Amazon affiliate link, that person gets credit for. So you could click on that link to my book and absolutely not order it at all, but spend like $100 on this other stuff you wanted to order, and I still get commission, even though you didn't buy the thing I linked to. It doesn't matter. Anything you buy within 24 hours of clicking that link. So that's amazing. So looking, I went in and looked at the purchase history, and someone definitely made a huge purchase and did not buy the book, but they at least used my link and then bought a bunch of stuff within 24 hours, which is amazing. Thank you so much. That's so cool. So that being said, I put it in there because it happened, and it was a goal of $0, of course, but it was a $32.49 payout. So, I mean, the commission is like, that big, but was that big purchase, like, kind of tripped the threshold. So now I'm getting paid out for like the last 5 or 6 months or something. So every penny counts, right? That's amazing. So thank you guys so much. So my total income and yes, before I continue any further, I will have to pay taxes on both the YouTube income and the Amazon affiliate income. So starting this year, I am keeping all of these incomes and monies. Well, not the monies, but I'm keeping tabs of every single penny I make from what I consider business income, and I will be paying quarterly estimated taxes on those. So these are I have not paid taxes on these yet, so it's not like straight up income for YouTube and affiliate, but just keeping it clean for now, and we'll figure out the rest later. But anyway, expenses. Largest expense is always rent, $15.25. Electricity, I had a goal of, I've had it at 60, but it was actually 46. I thought it was more than that. That's cool. Internet, $60. Mohila, my student loan provider, we're still in forbearance, still at $0, which I actually need to submit my new job that I'm starting in 2 weeks. That income is significantly different, so my monthly payment will be significantly different whenever that comes due again. So just me talking to myself here. Gym, why is that selling? I should have deleted that, but oh no, this is January. I did pay my gym membership in January. I just canceled it a couple days ago, actually. So it'll $0 for February, which you guys saw if you saw the February budget video, but I will be signing up for a different one that's right up the street here in the next few weeks. But anyway, Netflix, $20. Groceries and food. Here's where things always have gotten out of control for me. Starting here. Groceries and food, $500 in my mind for one person is like a lot, but for some reason it's still not ever quite enough. But anyway, in January I spent $500.88. 88 cents over budget. I'll take it. That's pretty cool. Gas and car wash, I budget $150 and I spent $70.88. So I certainly did a little bit less driving in January than prior months, which is nice. Pet supplies, I budget $25. Some months I don't order, and then other months I put in a big one, like January, $73.87 on pet supplies. Massage was that's always $168, so that's lovely. Invest, I had a goal of investing $100. Actually ended up investing $250, and as you can see from the note, all of that came from FundRise referrals from you guys. That's 5 referrals in January. That's incredible. I said it ad nauseum, but I love FundRise. It's crowdfunded real estate investing platform, and I love it because you can get into real estate investing without actually having to own your own physical property. So if you use my referral link down below and fund your own FundRise account, I think with as little as $10, you get $50 in free shares, as well as so do I. So thank you guys so much. That is amazing progress for long-term investments for me in my portfolio. Thank you, thank you. And donate, I always donate $50 to Layla, you guys know that. And savings, I left my goal at $2,500. I made this January budget, of course, before I knew I was getting a new job and will be transitioning careers. So I didn't save as much as I wanted to, just because I'm kind of starting to go into hoarding mode. So I didn't allocate as much money towards other things, but I managed to save between sinking funds and emergency fund $17.14. So that's pretty good still. And supplements I had to add in there. I need to figure out where to put them permanently, and may just leave it as supplements and leave them in my spreadsheet. But I only order supplements every few months. I bulk buy them every quarter. So I just happened to buy supplements in January, and it cost $150.11, and those should last me at least through March. So that's nice. I don't know, maybe I'm kind of thinking about including them or pulling from the car, vet, and medical fund when I need to order supplements, just because it is kind of like a health medical thing. Not really, kind of, I don't know. Whatever, I don't know. Spending. This is the category we've all been wondering about. Now, before I show you this number, no, you know what? I'm going to show it first. All right, so 300 was my goal, of course, right? Low buy year, yay. 288.37. That is the first time I've ever come in under budget, and as you can see from the note, there's what it consisted of. I spent $40 for a month of LinkedIn Premium it was like mid-December through mid-January, which, hey, got a job out of it, totally worth it. And I canceled it once I found out I got the job. So that was a one-time thing. Finally got a haircut. I don't know why the hell it was not. What is going on with haircuts? Like, this basic bitch shit does not cost a lot. It should not cost a lot. It looks like I cut it myself half the time because I just don't care. I don't ever get hair dyed or whatever. She just needs a trim sometimes because she looks haggard. But, I mean, I'm a generous tipper, but dang. Whatever. Self-care, right? I don't know. This is... And I've gone to like the $20 haircut places before, and sometimes that's never a good scene. As much as I don't care what my hair looks like, sometimes you gotta care a little. You know what I mean? Whatever. And then $116 on concert tickets. So the story with the concert tickets, totally okay. You guys know I'm trying to focus on experiences this year and enjoying myself, and part of that is live music. I love concerts. But in December, or even before that maybe, I found out there's a band coming to Boston that I really, really, really wanted to see. But I didn't buy tickets back then because I said, well, shoot, I don't know what my work year is going to look like, because at my current job, the one I'm about to leave, we get our work schedule, supposed to get it in December, but we got it in January for all of 2023. And of course, I looked, and I'm on 12-hour shifts that weekend and wasn't going to be able to go. So I told myself, first of all, that's really annoying. Second of all, it's like the concert's like 5 days before my birthday. So I said, if you get this new job, you're gonna buy yourself some damn concert tickets because 1, congrats, and 2, happy birthday. So that is exactly what I did the day I found out I got the new job. So yay, love that for me. And then $16, I sent some books that I had already read and was going to give away. I sent them to my best friend down in Florida, so that was that. And then there's like a few other dollars spent here and there and little things, but so great. So great. And another word on spending while I'm here. There is one other thing that I bought, and it's a new ski jacket. I have been wanting this jacket since last winter, and what I do every year is I buy everything on my credit cards. You guys know that, and I just pay it off every single week, because points. And also I just feel a little bit more secure than throwing my debit card around everywhere. Credit cards are so much easier to call right up if someone ever got your bank information from swiping it somewhere. Credit cards are so much easier to deal with that shit. Like, hey, someone, that purchase wasn't me, shut it down, and they do, and they give you your money right back. It is incredibly different with a freaking bank account and your debit card. You have to like fight tooth and nail. I've heard horror stories about people not getting their money back from fraudulent charges. So I don't even like to mess with debit cards. But anyway, so credit card points, right? I save them up all year, and then at the end of the year or in January, I decide, okay, what am I going to do with them this year? So that was my gift to myself with my credit card points that I had accrued all of 2020. Not that it didn't take all of the points. I still have a bunch of points, but it was just something I had been wanting but didn't want to necessarily shell out the money out of pocket. So I thought that would be a great way to use my hard-earned credit card points. So yay, new jacket, didn't cost me out of pocket, so we love that. And also, I have been buying some items for a new desk setup. As I mentioned in previous videos, that's why we're facing this way right now. Because I've moved my desk around and I'm trying to get myself set up for my new job, which is a hybrid work environment. So I will be working from home a few days a week and in the office in Boston a couple days a week. They said it might be, it's not that stringent. I don't know yet. Obviously, I'll find out. But as a component of it is work from home, I am trying to get a better setup for that. Currently, I'm sitting on this like creaky kitchen chair that I got from Goodwill about 3 years ago for $1.50. And we'll just say it's not ergonomic friendly and certainly not going to be comfortable for 8 hours a day sitting on it. So I've ordered a new desk chair, a computer monitor that I'm going to return because my brother told me he has one that he's not using, that I want to buy it off of him. He wants to give it to me, but no, I would like to buy it off of him. So I'm going to return this expensive one that I've had my eye on it for a while, but I don't need it. Also, electronics are incredibly resource intensive on the environment. So if there is a used item that is perfectly good, I would rather use that and then send back this other brand new one that someone else can use, just to be a little bit more environmentally friendly, I guess. And also a new desk, because this little nugget is about yay big and she ain't gonna fit anything. Because my new job is sending me a laptop, and then they are also giving me $300 to put towards whatever I want to use to get my home office set up. So between that $300 credit, whatever you want to call it, and these are items that I have been wanting to buy for a home office setup anyway, and they are, for me, business expenses, because they are going to be used for business reasons, mostly like YouTube and my real estate and things like that. So I am tracking them separately, and they are being purchased with money from my business bank account, which is where my real estate, my rental income is saved into. I'm using that account. So it's all going to be separate, of course, for tax purposes. But just letting you know, like, yes, I am getting a few other new things lately, but that's why they're not in my personal budget spreadsheet that we're looking at here. Probably way long-winded. Moving on. Oh, well, first of all, I'll get that note out of the way. Not bad. I had a budget, $5,481, but I actually spent $4,940, so $541 under budget for the month, and I stayed under my $300 personal spending budget. Yes, so 1 month down, 11 to go. So on this low buy year, I'm still excited about it. Doesn't matter. All right, debt. Student loans, y'all know. Which brings up another point. $160,250.22. You may remember that I signed up for student loan payment assistance through my employer before I decided to find a different job. So they have ended up paying $600 towards my student loans on my behalf that I will have to pay back, because that was the part of the caveat of them agreeing to that program, was that if I leave within 2 years of them making any final payment, I have to pay back whatever they paid in that last 2 years. So I will have to pay back that $600. I'm guessing they'll keep it out of my last paycheck. I won't know until I talk to HR, probably next week or the week after, but just something to keep in mind that's coming down the pipeline, mostly just a reminder for myself. Anyway, so yeah, $160,250.22 to go. We ended 2022 with $28,718 saved towards student loans. I am not focusing on them right now just because this forbearance business up in the air is just annoying. It's not annoying. It's just like getting dragged out, of course. And I'd rather just focus on my sinking funds and things I can control right now. So I'm just leaving that money hanging out in a high yield savings account to see what shakes out with student loans. So time will tell, but the only amount that got added to that account was $86 in interest from, again, it's in a high yield account. So that's pretty good, which brought it up to $28,804. So if you are sitting on savings, do make sure it's in a high yield savings account, because that money can be earning money for you. Now our sinking funds, emergency fund, $10,000 goal. We ended December with $3,114 in there. And now we ended January with $3,502. So just under $400 added to the emergency fund. That's pretty good. And then car, vet, and medical, we started January with $400 and added $900. So we're at $1,500. We're getting so close. I didn't add to annual expenses, and I didn't add to that travel fund, and I did not contribute to my Roth. Oh, also, what else was I going to mention? Yes, in the spirit of low buy, I don't know about you guys, but I know some of you do, but every new year it feels like I really want to like freshly clean out my apartment. So I've been decluttering quite a bit, which is very exciting. I have found a few things to sell online on Facebook Marketplace, like an old work jacket, like a dressier jacket, neither of which I needed. So I've sold those, and some other things, like some movies, some gardening and plant supplies that I haven't been using. Just, it feels so nice to get rid of stuff that I have not even touched in the last year. So it's just been nice to clean them out, but also make a little bit of money on them. So that's exciting, and it's going to go towards like some of these office supply costs that I've been buying. But that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love to hear how you guys did with your January budgets. So let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to check out Layla, Rebecca, and Christiana if you need some more low buy inspiration. And I will see you guys in my next video.